Okay, thank you for joining my demonstration today on QDMS. So QDMS is a web-based system. So you can log into a system by using the web browser after deploying it on your cloud or on-premise server. In addition, QDMS is a permission-based system, so not everyone can see everything in the system, and you can connect to what you're supposed to based on your position, profession, department, and group. So after logging into the system, you can also find things such as the pending tasks, as well as requests for approval on your home page. And you can have a quick connection by opening the widgets from your home page. And on your left is the main menu of QDMS. So you can find all the different modules in the menu. So thanks to the modular structure, you can pick and choose the modules that you want and deploy onto your cloud or on-premise server. So we can first start with the control document management module right here. So here you can upload your control documents, for instance, SOPs, specifications, procedures, policies, and so on to the system. And if there is any version update to your control documents, you can also start a revision process in this module. So in addition, you can manage the folder structure based on document type, department, and location. So as you can see here, we have all of our folders on the left. So let's choose this one right here. And we can, once the documents and folders are ready, you can open and read the document within the built-in browser of QDMS. So QDMS actually supports different document formats to be opened in the system. For example, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF, image, audio, video, and so on. So on the top, there are different tabs that show the related information of your document. And you can check the document basic information, as well as the version, the permission list, as well as the approval list, the distribution list, as well as the action history, and so on. And there is also a reporting tool available for pretty much every module in QDMS. So to give you an example, in the control document management module, we have a report for the document status report. So for example, here, we would have to put in all the required information for this report and have it sent out. So before generating the report, you can put the conditions or criteria on it, and you're more than welcome to export this to into an Excel or PDF file. Also, we can get into the customer complaints module right here. So you can record all the customer complaints or feedbacks by using this particular modules. And all the records will be recorded in different status based on the progress of them. And the system allows you to save the complaint with a customer name and complaint detail as well. So here we have all of our customer complaint activities. For example, we have a specific record number that is assigned to each activity, as well as when it was last opened, as well as the team leader and any descriptions. So if we have to add another activity, we can just go ahead and do that up here. So here we can put in the customer name, the description, the detail, the category, and once you fill in all this information, the team has to file the first investigation. And based on that investigation, the team can also assign tasks to other responsible users. And before closing the final record, a final report is required from the solution team. All right, so next we can talk about the corrective actions or CAPA activities. So you can record all the corrective actions by using this module, and all the records will be recorded in different status based on the progress of them. So the system allows you to save the detail with the type, the non-conformance detail, as well as the department and location. For example, if we have to add a new one, we can do that right here. So like I was saying, the system allows you to save the detail with the type, the non-conformance detail, the department, location, and assign this complaint to a solution team. So right here, we have this tab for solution team. And after that, the team has to file the first investigation report and define the root cause. So based on the root cause, the team can also assign tasks to other responsible users. And before closing the record, a final report is required from the solution team. And we can also add any other attachments right here. And we have a detailed description as well. And if we go back up here, we also have our Audit Activities module. So you can use this module for internal and external audit, and like audits, for example, auditing your employees, vendors, suppliers, subcontractors, and so on. So first of all, we have our audit plans right here. Okay, so if you have to add, for example, a new audit, we can just do that here. And each audit does have a specific code that is associated with it, as well as we can put the audit, as well as the date and the finish date, as well as the subject and the status, as well as the lead auditor. So just like the module that I discussed earlier, we have we can define different items in this particular module, and we can also attach any documents that we would like to. So one more thing, you can pick and choose audit questions from the question pool of QDMS as a reference to the auditor, and the auditor can record all the answers coming from the auditee digitally. And lastly, we have our risk assessment module, which also includes different reports, for example. And you can use this module for risk assessment, and the assessment is like the goal that we want to archive, and then we can create different assessments under a plan, and assessment items are the objectives that help you archive your goal. So for example, let me just show you how to add another form. So we would have a specific risk assessment form code, as well as the description, the responsible user groups, as well as the responsible users. And this pretty much concludes my demonstration today on QDMS on a very high level. And thank you for watching.